Hat SEO, Black Hat SEO. There's a plugin that Brad Bennett came out with that we also sell that literally eliminates, if you will, the need for me to have to go out there and create, or at least adds an addition, my backlinking strategy. And it's called WordPress Amplify. And we kind of wanted to just do a little walkthrough of that today to go over this tool for Black Hat SEO backlinking. So the tool, I want to show you everything, is we got a SOP here for you and everything to go over the tool. But pretty much, I want to show you also the results. We have the SOP, it shows you how to install it. You know, it goes through the entire steps of the process. If you don't have this tool, just let me know. Go into the description below and you can get it. If you're a part of my GMB Pros, I give them to them for free. So if you're a GMB Pro, you get it for free. But essentially, let's go ahead and show you how we set this up. First things first, we're going to set up a subdomain name. Okay, once we set up a subdomain name, you do so by going into your hosting. You're going to create a subdomain name based upon your website. This one we're taking for an example is Catfish for Sale. We're going to do search.catfishforsale.com. Okay, once we get that set up, we install WordPress. We upload our WordPress files there. And then once we got WordPress and up and running, we install the plugin. Okay, we just simply hit Add New, Upload Plugin, and then upload the site search plugin that Bradley created. Okay, select a theme, just really a basic theme. You don't need nothing crazy, because this whole reason for this tool is to create searches based on Google's search or call out. Okay, so we're just really going to go, what's the search phrase? Also, another thing I do is I go to SEMrush and I find the keywords specifically that I'm trying to get ranked for. And we get a list of all those keywords. We put them in an Excel sheet and everything. But right now we're just going to go ahead and set up the website. It's a basic website. We don't want it to look pretty or nothing like that. We're not expecting, if you will, people to go to the website. Although in another training I'm doing for Black Hat SEO, I will be doing a Black Hat SEO course in which I go over how to set this up and how to utilize it for local SEO. Okay, we're going to go into the footer. We edit the footer. Also, if you're not technically savvy and you buy the GMB Pro bundle, we also install this and set it up for you. Okay, so we go inside, we set everything up, we're editing everything with our site search plugin. We go through the whole system. I'm going to show you some results that someone recently sent me of just having installed this site search plugin as well, or as I like to call it, a Black Hat SEO backlinking automation tool. Okay, I'm going to create my title, search. This is the name of the page. I'm simply going to drop in, if you will, my HTML and updating it. Okay. If you have any questions, just make sure to drop them inside of the chat and I'll get to them as much as possible. Also, we have a support system to also help with anybody that needs support in this regards. But like I said, we have a whole written SOP or standard operating procedure, and I also have the video tutorial showing you exactly how to do it. Now, once we hit publish, you'll see exactly the way this site will look, or this search feature will look. Okay, we have results. One of the cool things that this does, for example, is every search it makes, let's say in this case it's about catfish, or it's about, you know, being the #1 plumber. All those search results it creates posts for. And now you're creating multiple posts regarding that specific search term as well, or your specific search phrases. One of the things we're going to go over in the Black Hat SEO course as well is I'm going to be specifically talking about how to utilize this and then set up those pages to create proximity and create proximity specifically towards whatever keyword you're trying to rank for in whatever specific city or for a specific business, specifically using this for Black Hat Google My Business SEO. Okay. So we put in our search ID, our site search domain settings. You have to have a Google API. So you're going to have to go to Google and create an API key. Okay, I show exactly how to create an API key. It's probably one of the hardest things for most people to do is actually creating the API. It's not that difficult, but you create the API. Once we get the API, it's just creating, if you will, the call out, and you're attached to your Google API. So we're showing you how to do that right now. Mind you, this video is much faster, but ultimately it doesn't take that long to get this done. Also being the fact that we have a support system in which you want us to do it, we do it free for the first website you have this on. After the first website, it's $75. This is what it's going to look like when you have your site search. For example, I go to look at very specifically, let's say in this case, catfish breeding, and then it's going to return some results about catfish breeding. And then on top of it, what this is going to do is going to then take this, we're going to save it to the spreadsheet, the results, and then on top of it, we're going to get these results indexed. Okay, go to the post, and I go through the whole setup and what we do. The key to getting things indexed, because a lot of people say, well, how do you get this stuff indexed, especially since it's just really Google search results and pulling in search for, you could do it, for example, for a specific city. I may want to put in all of the businesses, or if you will, roofing companies or roofing supply stores in Tallahassee. And it pulls in all that information and creates posts about Tallahassee or roofing supplies in Tallahassee, or let's say plumber information in Tallahassee or plumber news in Tallahassee. And then it entails is increasing proximity or relevance because you're specifically dealing with specific keywords and that specific area. Then the next thing we're going to do, I will also do a map embed. I will also do a YouTube embed. There's many other things that I will do to help get this website, or not just website, but the post index by creating actual content and not just search results. Okay. Now, just to show you some results from a specific, student of mine, this was from a website that they had not touched in, years, if you will, right? And once they actually touched it and did some ranking results, if you will, this is what they wound up getting. And I want to show that to you. She sent this to me, and I was kind of like, really, it didn't surprise me, because knowing Bradley, he produces very top quality stuff. Wasn't ranking at all. She just, no backlinks, no content, nothing. And this is simply a rank and rent style website, okay? Rank and rent being, I could show you, but go to the website, check it out. Her rankings just from installing that search site plugin, you see her rankings are already jumping. She was nowhere to be found, and she's already starting to climb just by installing the plugin. Now imagine if she combined that with good content, good page structure, advanced schema like our advanced schema plugin, and then on top of it, imagine actually installing our WordPress proximity plugin that creates proximity regarding the local area and such. If you want to know what that is, you can actually watch one of our other videos regarding it. I hope this little short tutorial answered some of your questions regarding Black Hat SEO, specifically building backlinks on automation using Black Hat SEO. If you have any questions, make sure to comment in the comments on YouTube or on our Google channel as well. Just make sure you comment, and we gladly help you. We appreciate every one of you, and hopefully this answered some of your questions. All right, guys, you have a great day.